Right, okay then. So I got a new box, which should have something inside. It's quite exciting. So let's get this thing open, shall we? I'm going to do this live one of these days, like opening a box live, and then I'm going to end up opening it and it'll be like empty apart from like, a can of dog food, which apparently is a bit of a scam that goes around at the moment, but hopefully that's not going to happen. Okay. What's in the box? Wow, amazing. I've always wanted this. This is like the greatest thing that I've ever got. It's, crumpled up card and card that's been sliced. Ooh, wow, amazing. Oh, and then the boring bit, the thing that I'm going to be like, that's the boring bit, isn't it, really? I hate this thing. Well, I suppose I could do something with it since it's here. I mean, I just ordered cardboard. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They must have put this in there, to keep the cardboard from getting damaged. Which, I can live with. I can really live with that. Right. Well, with any luck, there's even, something interesting to look inside this box. So, Wrath of the Soul Forge King. Interesting. Wrath of the Soul Forge King. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love some Dark Angels. But I don't actually want the Dark Angels from this. They're all going off to my brother. Right. Just to give a good idea, I'm going to put all these together. Obviously what we have there is some Deathwing Terminators, some Dark Angels, Supreme Grand Master Azrael, and Vashtor the Archithane. So, that's pretty cool. It's sort of like basically a wannabe Chaos God. So, quite interesting box actually, this, what you get inside it. So, obviously, you get some, you get your Primaris Marines to begin with, but then obviously you get the Dark Angels upgrade. So, that's really nice because obviously the shoulder pads that you get in these look good. Quite some interesting actual shoulder pads from the regular kit actually, including one that looks like it's a Heresy style armor for some reason. Anyway, so yeah, we got Space Marines. Got Azrael himself, who's crossed the Rubicon Primaris. I think that's how they phrase it. Looking nice with those lovely robes flowing. Nice. Okay, what else do we get in here then? So, yeah, more. What's that? More Primaris guys. They look like they've got some pretty hefty weapons on them. I'm really curious because I didn't really have a look at this properly. I was like, I was getting it more, to put together. But yeah, so you got Primaris with just standard bolters by the seeming. Got, yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's, they got the bolt guns. Just seeing if there's like a special weapons option. But, I don't see an obvious special weapon on there. well, I shall see as I go through the kit what they've got. But the great thing is they've got some Dark Angels upgrades. Now, the sad part for me, particularly, is I would want to see robes. You know, I might have to try and create a robe myself. I'm not that great at sculpting, but I'm not terrible. So hopefully I might be able to add a few like hoods or something. Right. Now, some Deathwing. Now, the Deathwing are amazing. There is no other way to put it. You know, they are what makes the Dark Angels particularly special. So these kind of big beastie Terminators I've always adored. I'm not sure. I'm actually curious about how these compare to the new Terminators, because I don't know if these are actually Primaris Terminators. I'm gonna have to compare them. You know, when they're stood next to a Primaris Marine. But if I put Azrael's body up to his waist against it, they don't seem that huge. So actually this is obviously these might not, yeah, I think these are like old style. Looking at it though, it's also quite cool the fact that you've got options about how to construct these Terminators. I think that's a big positive, because it looks like you can combine the different types of Dark Angel Deathwing. So I'm really positive on that one. As I didn't really look into the box. It was obviously my brother who like said, we'll kind of go 50-50 on it. So I was more interested in the Chaos Boys. But I'm really loving the fact that those Dark Angels... I used to have a Dark Angel successor chapter called the Fire Lions. And unlike most Dark Angels, they were bright, vibrant steel with yellow. So closer, I think it's to the Angels of Absolution, with the feeling of more brightness than darkness. So I kind of love the idea of painting these guys up like that, but they're not going to be for me. I might have to get a second version of this in the future then, mightn't I? Okay, so what's for me, really? Well, cultists. You know, I'm happy about that, because I've got some of the plaguey cultists, but I want some just general cultists, so really pleased about this. They will look really nice. They're going to look really nice for my Night Lords cultists. No other way to put it. I'm a Night Lord man. Although I have been thinking about going a different route and creating a different Renegade chapter with some of them. That way I've got a bit of a mix and match. Okay. Then we've got our Obliterators and part of the Venom Crawler. I think I'd have to check, but yeah, I think they've always been on the same sprue, because they used to come with a different kit. Then, of course, here he is. Wow. That's all. That's nice. Okay, now is that the whole of Vashdor? He's so nice. He is like kind of the anti-Omniscia, isn't he? He's he's what you could imagine. I've always forgotten where Tarabo became as a demon prince. He is just a techno fiend. He is, he matches the Venom Crawler with the Obliterators. Gosh. I think I'm going to have to... I might have to go for an Iron Warrior style scheme with this guy. In fact, I'm really tempted to get a second bloody box of this, just so I can convert him into a Demon Primarch. Oh gosh, it's so hard when you look at these things, because they're awesome, aren't they? They're amazing. I love them so much. Right, what else have we got here? Obviously a little rule book. Some transfers. Nice rule book there as well. Yeah, that's nice. So this will be my next little thing to build now. So this is coming up on my how to build videos pretty soon. Dark Angels and Chaos I said it's not really Chaos Space Marines. You know, you can't really count Obliterators, can you? Really, because they're, you know, I think lore-wise, I know they are frequently Chaos Space Marines, but because of the weird nature, you know, it could be any creature, well, any suitably large, gene-enhanced monstrosity, you know, that can mold guns. So, in a lot of ways, yeah, they're. I'm just gonna put it back. Anyway, yeah, they're definitely an interesting thing. Anyway, I like that. Right, I think then there's my next little project, along with all the other projects that I shouldn't have started until I was finished with another. Just got so much to do. I've only just finished painting Brother's Grey Knight, and I've still got his Thousand Suns to do. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so Wrath of the Soul Forge King, Dark Angels versus Demon, well, like Techno Demons. Yeah, Techno Demons are like, yeah. Okay, there we go. Hopefully I'll bring you a how to paint, how to construct video soon. And then I will attempt to paint these fantastic things.